Happy Tuesday, Motivation Movers. It is August the 27th, 2019. Welcome aboard to an all new motivation movement. Coco Renee is back, honey. Yes. Okay. Enough of that little cuteness. I'm so happy that I am back, y'all, because it's been like crazy last few weeks and I've missed you guys. This is like my sanctuary, but when I cannot even think for myself because I'm so busy spreading myself thin, I don't even get to do this. So I had to prioritize this. Like, no, it is the end of the month. You have missed a few weeks. And you know what? My movers, I know you guys don't need me, but I need you guys more than you probably need me. So I'm like looking forward to this motivation movement because it's been a while and just kind of getting the kickstart of it all over again. So let's just share what's been going on with me because, you know, God has been keeping me busy, keeping me productive. He has been opening doors of opportunity. He's bringing upon projects and networks of people that I didn't even expect that I would meet, didn't know that I would be doing. He is opening up opportunities where I have people calling me from New York like, hey, I have a job in LA. Can you go and do a quick film and a quick edit, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my God, start getting nervous because some of this stuff I'm still new at. I'm still wet behind the ears, but I had to let me just go out there and make it happen and stop being afraid. So I'm venturing off into different projects, different events, and it feels amazing when you are able to finish those events, put them together, and you have a happy client, you know, and it's like, okay, I did my job. And so now it's keeping me busy and productive just to stay on top of my A game because opportunities don't always come twice. Sometimes God will bring them back around to the forefront. You know, if you're not able to make one opportunity, it's not meant for you at that time. And if it's meant in God's grace, it will happen. But there's sometimes will be opportunities where you only get that one shot. So you got to take it while you got it, okay? Anyway, so I've been trying to get my Black Mamba on and just, you know, crunch time it, y'all. But, you know, at the end of the day, I don't want to leave my movers behind, so I'm back. Just to make sure you guys are good, we good, and we all on the same page. So before I get further into the movement, check me out on Instagram, check me out on YouTube at Official Coco Renee. Don't forget to check the uploads Check the uploads out on Midnight Bosses on YouTube as well, okay? And then I have a podcast that does come out on Thursdays and Sundays. It kind of, you know, uploads on YouTube at Midnight Bosses, or you can check out my co-host's page, The Real King Covenant, on Instagram for the uploads and, you know, the inserts. So definitely check it out. The podcast just talks about Black, you know, community issues, politics, media, entertainment, everything dealing with the Black community, our concerns, things that we're going through, stuff that you see in the media. We elaborate a little bit more on it. We talk a little bit more, you know, about things that you don't get opportunity to hear about, stuff that you're not hearing, you know, our people really talk about. So we're raising awareness to situations. The podcast is doing, you know, amazing things so far, and I just want to see it grow. Eventually, by early, I would say either winter or going into early spring, we're going to start live streaming it. So we're working on the production of that. That's a process, and just stay tuned. I might, you know, I can't give a specific date because I got to get people in order, you know, for things to roll. So it's a process, not an event. So just hold on tight, but just know I'm working on some stuff. Okay, so my absence is not in vain, y'all. Your girl is just being blessed with opportunities, and I got to take advantage of these opportunities, okay? Anyways, so with all that being said, motivation movement today, I just want to talk about making sure that we prioritize our time. We not only prioritize our time, but we make sure that we do kind of like a check-in. So what I learned about myself through this process is I started getting so overwhelmed, but I thought I could take on all these different things. And I've talked about this before, but I started trying to take on too much that was like beyond even what I can control. I'm a multitasker. I'm a jack of all trades, but even I have to tell myself, you need to slow down. And so I had to start having somebody that could check me, okay? And so I'm gonna talk to you. You gotta have a check me person, someone that's going to sit you down, tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, okay? Because if you have someone that's a yes man, yes woman, they're always yesing you and telling you yes, 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 you will be out there in the world making a lot of mistakes. But when you have someone that's a no sometimes, and okay, that might work sometimes, or oh yes to that sometimes type of person that got your back, supporting you, they know that you need to have a good balance, and they're able to kind of put you in check when you are getting off track. That is like a blessing to have that. And I have not a huge village these days because I've had to be selective about people on, you know, that I want to keep in my life along this journey and this path that I'm on. But the few people that I do have that are in my circle, they check me. You know what? You need to get this in line. That's not a good look for you. That's not a good idea. I think you need to rethink this. I have people now like putting that perspective in check, but they're doing it with love, nurturing, and care. So it's not like hateration, like, okay, I don't want her to win, so I'm gonna tell her don't do that. It's more or less like, I just wanna make sure you good, you are healthy, mentally, physically, spiritually, everything is aligned. And if it makes sense, go for it. You know, just kind of, it's just that person that helps you to reconfirm and help you to validate some things that you might question and you're second guessing. And you just need someone to just say, no, you're on to the right thing. So God has blessed me with those people. And that's why I'm able to kind of find my own balance. Like, okay, motivation movement is important to me. I've been rolling this baby almost for 2 years, okay? 2020 will be 2 years in January. I want to continue to roll it out. I don't want to give up on my motivation movement. I know that I don't want to drown you guys with too much, but I want to at least check in with you guys twice, maybe 2 to 3 times out of the week. It's not going to be an everyday thing anymore. It will be maybe 2 or 3 times out of the week. And I'm going to pick specific dates because with me now having a podcast, my podcast is on Thursdays and Sundays. I have to prioritize between my work because I do work for a lighting company. So I still have to focus on work. I have to focus on what I'm doing as far as my film. I'm still in school for film as well, and, you know, finishing my degree in that. So I got to prioritize that, make sure schoolwork, you know, is taken care of. But first and foremost, I have kids and I got to make sure that their schoolwork is done before my schoolwork gets done, okay? Because they're the priority in my household and all that stuff, and making sure that my household is tended to. So with me having the proper people in my life to say, look, you taking on too much, you doing too much. Okay, no, I think you could balance this. It is always helpful. Do not be afraid to, you know, reach out to somebody that you trust that's going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, okay? They're going to tell you the things that you need to hear, the things you need to know so that you can be better, you can continue to grow, be successful. And that's all I'm saying. Have that checkmate. Have that checkmate, okay? That's what we're going to call it, a checkmate. Somebody that's your mate that'll check you, okay? Hold on, you're getting crazy. Maybe you're not getting enough rest. You're not getting enough sleep. You've been acting a little like this and this and this. I think you're taking on too much. I have to have them checkmates. Make sure that I stay aligned with myself and aligned with the people that I love, okay? Because sometimes we get out of line when we are not, you know, in a good mental, physical, spiritual space. And so I have to share that because me having those checkmates have allowed me to find a better balance, has helped me greatly. And it's also, you know, showing me another side of myself, you know, just being able to take on the criticism or someone just really like being open to hear what people have to say and not being defensive about everything. You know what I mean? And in this industry, you can't be defensive. You're going to have people talking to you crazy sometimes. You're going to have all kinds of challenges and you have to be able to overcome them. So this is a great thing when you are dealing with situations where you want to learn how to control your tongue. You don't want to always feel like you're going to be defensive and you have to defend yourself and justify something. Having someone to kind of just check you and you listening and getting an understanding of where they're coming from and knowing genuinely they have your best interests at heart. That is an amazing thing. Okay, I've learned to embrace it. I'm so happy that I have. It took some training for me to just shut up and let people, you know, talk and let them tell me what to do because I got control issues. But God has shown me, again, relinquishing the control so you can allow somebody else to help you to gain a different control. It's powerful. Anyways, enough of me. I love y'all. I will be back, you know, later on in the week to get that daily affirmation in. So we're going to keep this, you know, going. But until next time, movers, I love y'all. I hope y'all have a blessed evening. And to all my East Coasters, you might get this message on a Wednesday. Okay, I love y'all though. Toodles. Bye.